Alex and Jammy, two inseparable friends, were buzzing with excitement. Their backpacks were packed, boots laced tight, and spirits high as they embarked on their camping adventure.
This is going to be amazing, Jammy. I can already smell the fresh air.
I can't wait to explore the wilderness, sleep under the stars, and share stories around a crackling campfire.
The forest trail beckoned, a winding ribbon of earthy brown cutting through a vibrant tapestry of green. Sunlight dappled through the leaves, painting shifting patterns on the forest floor.
Look at that, Jammy. Isn't that the coolest bug you've ever seen?
The deeper we go, the more magical this place feels. It's like we're intrepid explorers charting unknown territories.
They felt a sense of freedom and exhilaration, a connection to nature they rarely experienced in their urban lives. As they ventured deeper, the forest grew denser, the trees taller and more imposing.
We have to stay calm and work together if we're going to get through this.
They laughed and joked, their voices echoing through the silent woods. They shared dreams of future adventures, of climbing mountains and exploring distant lands. The sky began to darken, the cheerful blue replaced by ominous shades of grey. The wind picked up, rustling the leaves and sending a chill through the air. Alex and Jammy, caught off guard by the sudden change in weather, hurried to find shelter.
We need to find a spot to wait this out, and fast.
The rain started as a light drizzle, quickly escalating into a torrential downpour. They huddled together under a large oak tree, seeking meager protection from the elements.
We have to stay calm and work together if we're going to get through this.
The storm eventually subsided, leaving behind a world transformed. The forest floor was a muddy mess, the trees dripping with rainwater. They were cold, wet, and hungry.
We have no idea where we are or how to get back to the trail. What do we do now?
They started walking, hoping to find some sign of civilization. They searched for familiar landmarks, but everything looked different after the storm. The forest felt vast and indifferent, a labyrinth of green and brown that held them captive.
Let's forage for food. We might find something edible around here.
Their knowledge of wilderness survival was limited, gleaned from books and documentaries. They identified a few edible plants, but the pickings were slim. The hunger pangs grew stronger, a constant ache that gnawed at their resolve.
This is hopeless, Alex. We're never going to find our way out.
As the days wore on, their situation grew more desperate. They were exhausted, hungry, and demoralized. They began to lose hope, the whispers of despair growing louder in their minds. They started to question their ability to survive, their friendship strained by the relentless pressure. They had to find something, anything, to reignite their hope. While searching for firewood, Jammy stumbled upon a small waterproof pouch tucked beneath a fallen log. Inside, they found a tattered map, its edges frayed and faded.
Alex, look at this. It's a map. It might just be our way out.
A surge of hope coursed through them, a beacon of light in the darkness. The map offered a potential escape route, a chance to break free from the forest's grasp.
We should follow the river. It could lead us to safety.
The map gave them a renewed sense of purpose, a tangible goal to strive for. They began to work together, their earlier disagreements forgotten in the face of this shared hope. They packed their meager belongings and set off, following the river downstream. The terrain was challenging, the ground uneven and treacherous. They had to navigate through thick undergrowth, climb over fallen trees, and wade through muddy streams.
We can do this, Alex. We just have to keep going.
They encouraged each other, their friendship a source of strength. The map became their guide, their compass in the wilderness. They consulted it frequently, ensuring they were on the right track. The map was more than just a piece of paper, it was a symbol of hope, a testament to the human spirit's resilience. The river wound through the forest, a silver ribbon cutting through the green.
We had to navigate through dense thickets, climb over fallen logs, and wade through muddy streams.
Yeah, we relied on each other. Our teamwork was essential for overcoming the obstacles.
They encountered various creatures along the way, from curious squirrels and chirping birds to slithering snakes and croaking frogs.
We learned to respect the wilderness, to tread lightly and appreciate the interconnectedness of all living things.
Observing the animals and plants, we learned about their habits and their role in the ecosystem.
As they continued downstream, the river grew wider and deeper.
We decided to build a makeshift raft using fallen branches and vines.
They paddled with their hands, their teamwork essential for steering the raft. The river became their ally, carrying them closer to their destination.
We learned to adapt to our surroundings, to rely on our instincts, and to trust in our abilities.
They discovered a strength they never knew they possessed, a resilience that allowed them to persevere in the face of adversity. The river tested their limits, but it also revealed their inner strength. They faced each obstacle with courage and determination. After days of arduous travel, they finally reached the coast.
The coastal island depicted on the map was visible in the distance, a green jewel shimmering in the sunlight.
We paddled our raft towards the island, our hearts filled with anticipation.
The island represented safety, a haven from the perils of the forest.
We found fresh water, edible plants, and a sheltered cove where we could rest.
They built a small shelter using branches and leaves, a temporary home that offered protection from the elements.
We spent our days exploring the island, fishing in the shallows, and gathering food.
They built a signal fire, hoping to attract the attention of passing ships.
We watched the horizon, scanning the ocean for any sign of rescue.
The island provided them with respite, a chance to recover from their ordeal.
We realized that our friendship had deepened through our shared experience, forged in the crucible of adversity.
They had learned to rely on each other, to trust in each other's strengths, and to support each other through difficult times. The island was their sanctuary, a place of healing and renewal. They shared stories, reminisced about their past, and made plans for their future. One day, while scanning the horizon, they spotted a ship in the distance.
They frantically waved their flag and stoked their signal fire, hoping to attract the ship's attention.
The ship grew larger, slowly but surely approaching the island.
The ship was their salvation, a symbol of their imminent rescue.
The ship's crew spotted their signal fire and flag, and they lowered a lifeboat to retrieve them.
As they stepped onto the lifeboat, they felt an overwhelming sense of relief.
They waved goodbye to the island, their temporary sanctuary, grateful for the refuge it had provided.
They thanked the crew profusely for their rescue.
They were taken back to the mainland, where they were reunited with their families.
The reunion was emotional, filled with tears of joy and relief.
They shared their story with their families and friends, recounting their adventures and the lessons they had learned.
They were hailed as heroes, their courage and resilience celebrated by their community.
They had faced their fears, overcome adversity, and emerged stronger and more resilient than ever before. They had learned the importance of teamwork, the value of friendship, and the power of hope. Inspired by their adventure, Alex and Jammy decided to start a hiking club called the Trailblazers.
The club's mission was to introduce young people to the joys of hiking and camping, while also teaching them essential wilderness survival skills.
They wanted to share their passion for the outdoors with others, to inspire a new generation of adventurers.
The club quickly gained popularity, attracting members from all walks of life.
Alex and Jammy organized regular hikes and camping trips, sharing their knowledge and experience with the members.
They taught them how to navigate using a map and compass, how to build a shelter, how to find food and water, and how to stay safe in the wilderness.
They emphasized the importance of teamwork and respect for nature.
The Trailblazers became a vibrant community, a place where people could connect with nature, learn new skills, and forge lasting friendships.
The club's motto was "Adventure Awaits," a call to action for those seeking to explore the world around them. They encouraged their members to push their boundaries, to embrace challenges, and to discover their inner strength. Building on their experiences and the success of the Trailblazers, Alex and Jammy established the Lost and Found Foundation, a non-profit organization dedicated to supporting wilderness search and rescue operations.
They wanted to give back to the community that had helped them, to ensure that others who found themselves lost or in danger in the wilderness would receive the assistance they needed.
They organized fundraising events and awareness campaigns, raising funds for search and rescue equipment and training.
The foundation partnered with local search and rescue teams, providing them with resources and support.
They also developed educational programs for hikers and campers, teaching them how to stay safe in the wilderness and how to prepare for emergencies.
They emphasized the importance of planning, preparation, and responsible outdoor practices.
They wanted to empower people to explore the wilderness safely.
The Lost and Found Foundation became a respected organization, recognized for its commitment to wilderness safety and its support of search and rescue operations.
The foundation's work saved lives, bringing hope and assistance to those in need. They had turned their own harrowing experience into a force for good, a legacy of their adventure that would benefit countless others. Alex and Jammy's forest adventure had been transformative, testing their limits and revealing their inner strength.
They learned valuable lessons about teamwork and resilience.
Facing fears, overcoming adversity, they emerged stronger.
They led the Trailblazers and the Lost and Found Foundation, inspiring others to explore the outdoors.
They became role models, showing that with courage and hope, anything is possible.